So that actually stemmed from the members wanting to do something to feel good about about their lives, to give back. And as you've seen, I know you was there, you've seen that a lot of the members, they were there wearing their Stairway to Recovery shirts. They're manning the
Surprised you
grills.
didn't wear one tonight.
They're manning the grills, and they're passing out drinks, and they're taking photos, and they're talking to people. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is.
It really is, and I think one of the interesting aspects that I noticed while being at the picnic, we as, the members of the Deadly Silence crew here, we had an opportunity to interview several of the members, and there was a definite, excitement and euphoria of the volunteerism that takes place. So not only were they, basically recovering addicts as members of Stairway to Recovery, but they had extended their volunteerism as part of the program support to each other out there. And you could see that theme was generating through a lot of the members that were there that day.
Yeah, it was a great day. As addicts, we suffer from low self-esteem, man. So when we have an opportunity to do something positive and give back from the goodness of our heart, it makes us feel good. It makes us feel good. The members are still talking about that event. We had one of our members who's a professional singer. You seen him and his wife were there.
They were there.
They were there. They were only supposed to do 2 or 3 songs, and they were supposed to leave. They turned into about an hour set that they did.
It was very good. It was very
great.
entertaining, and
great.
everybody really enjoyed that. They could see that, as well as the food was good too. A couple of hamburgers and hot dogs along the way.
Yes.
How does one become involved in Stairway to Recovery? In that sense. Okay, so I'm an addict. I'm a recovering addict, hopefully. How do I find you?
Very simple process. Very simple process. To become involved and to become a member at Stairway to Recovery is very simple. First things first, you need to walk through the door. Come through the door. Hopefully, at that point in time, there'll be a volunteer or a member there to greet somebody coming through the door. Just to say hello, not to come and say, what are you looking for? Can I, usually they'll be greeted with, can I help you? If it's somebody new. And usually that conversation will start to talk about what Stairway to Recovery is about, what we are, what we do here, and is this what you're looking for? If somebody comes through the door and says, I'm an addict, you know what I mean? I'm just looking for a safe place to be. I need, I've been trying to stay clean. I got a few days clean, and I need someplace safe to be. They will be more than welcome to stay at the center. Usually what will happen, we'll give them a little tour. We don't start out by throwing paperwork in their face to come sign up. We give them a little tour, have some coffee, sit down, more than welcome to sit in on a group, and just be a part of. Usually how our membership goes is usually we approach somebody about being a member maybe on the second to third visit to the center.
Well, I think it's important that the message get out there that, the program is available for that recovering addict who is out there, and they have a safe haven to come in so that they're not going to find themselves drifting off into maybe a lesser dangerous setting,
Right.
That may trigger the need to want, a fall
Right.
from recovery at all. I think that's a really excellent piece of what the program offers out there.
Larry, when I got clean, we didn't have programs like this. It was, if you were lucky, you got to a meeting in the morning, and then maybe you white-knuckled it until the evening. This is a place where you can come and feel safe and be around some peers and start to get on the road back, to get your life back together. We also offer a computer lab where you can build a resume, where you can look for jobs, you can look for housing. We have a telephone that's available for the members at all times. And along with some postings around the center of a job board, a resource board. Our host agency also deals with the clinical side. If somebody, usually sometimes if an addict has been out for a little while and maybe they're not taking their medication like they need to. Next door at our host agency, they offer substance abuse counseling along with a psychiatrist so that they can see somebody and get back on track.
And is that the Latin American Health Institute,
That's
the host
correct.
agency that you have right next door?
That's correct.
So they could help assist in some of the clinical
They do the
needs,
clinical work for us.
Needs of the recovering addict at that
Yes.
point in time. If you had one message to say out there to our audience about your program, what would that be? Yeah.
My message would be, please, if you're struggling with addiction, to please come down the Stairway to Recovery and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, come through the door, let us know what your struggle is in life, and that let's try to work together to help you on the road to recovery.
That's fantastic. And like the picnic that we had, last month, you also supplement other outdoor activities or day trips and things of that nature as well?
We have a fabulous volunteer outreach coordinator. Her name is Susan Alves, that does miracles at the center. Just in the last month and a half, I think they have been to the Franklin Park Zoo. They've been to the Museum of Fine Arts. They have taken trips down to the recovery celebration in Boston, to the State House. They were part of the walk, and at the State House for Recovery Month. We also coordinate different events at the center right now. We had an advisory board meeting today, which we're talking about having a costume party for Halloween. Mm-hmm. We're doing another kind of theme to the cookout, but we do during Thanksgiving is we also do the same type of event, but we do it inside for Thanksgiving.
Okay, so from the aspects of the community here in Brockton and the surrounding South Shore area, where do most of your members originate from?
Most of our members, I will say that most of them originate from Brockton, but they're not all from Brockton. Mm-hmm. When we first started out, before they had a name, the name came from the members. When the center opened, it didn't even have a name, and our area is the southeastern Mass. So okay. we would reach as far as what you would consider southeastern Mass. I would say probably from Plymouth up to Quincy and the surrounding towns.
Okay, well, Brian, we're out of time here, and this was a very fast half-hour program, and we appreciate you coming in, sharing with us the information related to Stairway to Recovery. We wish you congratulations on your many years of recovery and your support to all the recovering addicts out there associated with your program, and we thank you for being with us today.
Thanks, Larry.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Where is that leak coming from? Oh, what's this? Needles? Pills? My spoons?